All right, class, we're going to put our words in our notebook. We are on page 51. We're on the top left-hand box. We just started list M. So this is lesson M. Oh, that's not very beautiful. M-1. All right, I'm just gonna fix that M because it's okay to use an eraser in our notebooks, remember, because we want it to be beautiful. All right, our first word is study. Which E do we use in study? Good, we use ya, I-E. So write study and mark it. All right, pause the video until you're finished. There's our study. All right, our next word, we'll do studied. Studied, and let's see on the next line, studied. Wait, remember which rule are we going to use for studied? Good, we're going to use our Y exchange rule. So write studied, do that Y exchange. All right, pause the video till you're finished with that, and then check your work, make sure it looks like mine. All we did was we traded that Y for an I and then added our suffix. All right, on the same line, so we don't run out of space, write studies. Studies. All right, but wait, remember we have to do our Y exchange, and then there's one other thing we have to add before our suffix. What is it? Good, we have to add a silent E. Whenever we're adding S and doing our Y exchange, we have to add that silent E in before the S. So write studies and mark it. You can do it on the same line right here. All right, let's check. Make sure yours looks like that, including the markings. All right, good. Our next word, we can go down to the next line, is studying. Studying. Class, do I need to do my Y exchange for studying? I don't do the Y exchange if I'm adding ing. All right, so no Y exchange, just add that ing. So make sure it looks like mine. Studying. All right, our next word is unless. Unless. Now just remember, less is our base word. Remember what rule we do at the end of unless. That's right, it's our floss rule. All right, make sure your word unless looks like mine. All right, our next word is state. All right, don't write stat, right? Make that A say A. And of course you do that with silent final E job 1. All right, our next word is yes. So go ahead and write that, see if there's anything to mark. Class, is there anything to mark in yes? No, there's nothing to mark in yes. Our next word is heard. All right, before we write heard, which do we use in heard? The past tense of hear. Let me just cover it up there. Which do we use in heard, the past tense of hear? Very good, we use the of early. So write and mark heard. All right. Our last word is question. All right, class, Which, first of all, how do we say question to spell it? Good, we say question. Question. All right. And which sh do we use in question? Good, we use sh, tall letter sh, used at the beginning of syllables after the first one. All right, so write that and mark it, question. All right, what's our first syllable in question? Good, quest. Sean. All right, now gosh, this is one of those tricky words. I know I said before, so yesterday we put a thinking cap on this. Earlier today we didn't, but I was just reviewing the book and it says you can put a thinking cap on this because instead of saying sh, if we say question, it's saying ch. All right, so I'm going to go back on page 7 and I'm going to put this thinking cap on top of the sh again because we say sh, but it's actually saying ch when we say question. All right, class. Great work today. Oh, wait, we're going to write a sentence or two. All right, our first sentence is, you studied hard. You studied hard. What's the sentence? Good, you studied hard. Right, after you've written it, put your pencil down, read it, check it, make sure it's complete. All right, our next sentence is, that is a good question. That is a good question. But remember how we say question to spell it? Class, how do we say it? Good, question. Question. So that is a good question. All right, write that sentence. Put your pencil down, read it, make sure it's complete. If it's not, fix it, make it complete. All right, great work today, class. I'll see you tomorrow.